Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, we are continuing The Flash Season 5. This is Episode 2. I don't even know the title of the episode, and I'm okay with that, honestly. Girlfriend's off camera, going to react with me as well. I think we liked the first episode of The Flash.
I liked it.
I like Nora, Iris and Barry's daughter, we think. There's an interesting theory that she's actually Reverse Flash. It's a crazy, fucked up theory, but I think it would be interesting if that was actually Reverse Flash.
I hope it's just their daughter.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm just saying, it would be interesting. But overall, I think The Flash Season 5 started off strong. We had some comedic moments, and everyone had a time to shine throughout the episode. And then, of course, we had the big reveal, that is that when Barry disappears in 2024 from the original newspaper, the article we saw in Season 1, 25 years later, he's still missing, and he never comes back in Nora's time. So that's why she goes back to kind of, I guess, prevent that happening. I'm not really sure how that's going to go down. My guess is going to end up where she has to go back to her time because everything's starting to screw up, because she's already changed the timeline a little bit with Gridlock not being a one-and-done situation. I mean, he was one-and-done in the episode, but he wasn't a one-and-done, like, first fight, that's it. And then, of course, Cicada shows up at the end and kills him, so I'm not sure if that's accurate in the timeline as well. So, lots of things. But I'm excited for the episode, guys. So, without further ado, let's get into it now. Let's go. Oh, it's Cicada. Say who? Oh, he had to actually fight him. Holy crap.
Does he like absorb their energy?
I think so.
Yeah, man.
And
Another fight?
who's that guy? Damn.
So you're not stuck here? No, I'm not. So the reverse tachyons in your system were put there because of me.
At least they're admitting it up front, right? Okay.
She does tell. I didn't think they were going to tell.
They're learning to not hold back stuff like this.
So that's why you came here. To see your father. Because you were raised without him.
He picked it up.
Yep.
I think I'm losing my powers.
She just used him a second ago, though.
Hey, babe. It's me. Just checking in for my dad.
He was watching that when he shouldn't have.
Hello, sir?
We just had something so special. Shouldn't it have worked? Or is now it's not so special anymore? Now she's just rattling around inside my head.
I'm sorry this is so hard for you. But it's okay that you're still
It's not
thinking
easy.
about her.
No, I don't think. You smell that? Of course you don't. Because that's her perfume. And I'm the only one smelling it.
Either he's going crazy or...
Space-time, so it makes sense.
Cisco's not available right now. Please leave a message. Oh, hey, Cisco, it's Ralph. Hope we're doing well. Just get back to me. I need you to buy this as soon as possible.
Ralph, Cisco's on fire right now, so we shouldn't have to do
I
this.
feel bad for him,
That
though.
was good.
I feel bad for him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was pretty funny. That was,
We need to have to get
it was good.
like you said.
What
4 years
the hell?
Oh, don't worry about the city, friend. CCPD's finest are on the case.
And you are...
Nora, CSI intern. Who are you?
The captain.
That's the captain.
CC.
Bracing like not a brab.
Gotcha. It's great.
These fact.
That I haven't gotten to yet, but it looks like somebody wanted
Is that
to have
him?
flesh.
Nora, wait.
I think so.
What are you doing? You can't
I think that's the guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ralph Disney's 27 steps to getting over the love of your life.
Okay.
There's like food all over that paper.
Is anyone else hurt?
No. Everyone in SWAT was concussed like me.
So Lang was the only target.
Yep.
Looks like it.
He just got in the way. But yeah, Cicada's going after metahumans.
A weapons dealer affiliated with the East Street Skulls gang.
I ran into a couple of them while I was in prison.
You were in prison? That wasn't in the museum.
The skulls.
It shouldn't be. Oh no, it's the Flash Museum. It's not the Barry Allen Museum.
Sorry. I can't let you hurt him. Or take this.
Oh.
Can she phase out of that?
The Flash. Guess I better put my hands up.
What?
Like, he probably could have caught that woman. But he's off saving her again.
Point. Is it intentional, or is she just trying to be helpful?
Maybe it's intentional. I think it might be intentional.
Oh! Maybe that reverse Flash theory is not so crazy after all.
Hot shot second. That doesn't even make sense. Ralph. Tio, sorry to fly like that, man. We need the CCTV.
They're like, what?
CCTV. Look at my hand.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Seriously, cut it out, okay? Forget about the death certificate and let's just focus on helping our friend,
Why does she
okay?
not want to?
Maybe she doesn't want to know.
I need a break.
Maybe she just doesn't want to open this can of worms, if you will. Probably a lot of bad memories.
What do you think it means to be like me?
No. Like running so fast you can stop a tsunami, or vibrating something bigger than a plane, or how about defeating a sand demon by throwing lightning at him?
No, look, all those.
Oh my god.
I was wondering what she was doing.
Dad! Dad, are you okay?
She screwed that up, though.
She keeps taking things on that she can't handle yet. It's like she wants to go big for big's sake, and I've
Go
tried
big,
to
go
walk her
home.
back, but it's like she's not listening to what I'm teaching her, you know? It's actually like she hears the opposite of what I'm saying. Why are you nodding?
Just like a
You
kid.
agreeing with me? I mean, you took me when I had no one. I looked up to you. I mean, you were my hero.
That's what she's doing right now.
Yep. Exactly what she's doing. She's trying to impress him. She's trying to help him. All that, you know.
Yeah, well, I think Bruce burned all my clothes, so. Why don't you want to investigate your dad's death certificate?
Good question.
Because if it's true, if he has been alive this
Yes.
whole time, it just means he didn't want to see me.
True.
It's not too late for you to change things with your dad.
But he's avoiding her, so
But what if
I don't know.
he doesn't want anything to do with me?
He probably doesn't.
Probably not. I mean, if he hasn't even like tried to get in touch with her.
Maybe he doesn't.
Do you think one day I'll be great like you?
Yeah, I think so.
You punched out a satellite while it was falling to the earth and on fire.
That's true.
And you were.
Team my salad? Yeah? Okay, look, there is a hidden...
You see her look? You see that?
God.
Man, she is against her mother. Yep. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh.
Getting tired again.
There you go. That was close. He was like, "Ugh." Good job. Oh! Cicada! Yep. Yeah.
What, do you throw it?
I think it's like a... Well, I'm not like sure what he did. I think it's like some kind of like
I thought he
attachment
ripped
to
his
it.
finger or
I think it's an
something.
attachment or something. I don't know. Oh.
What the hell?
Oh.
I just lost my space. I got nothing.
Wow. Ooh.
It's like the sword in the stone, like only he can grab it.
Oh. No. No. He's... she shouldn't have said dad. Or is that why not he stopped? Why is he stopping? I think her mother. That was her mother.
Mom?
I think her mother signed it, or she was a part of it.
Like a cicada.
Yep.
Who's cicada?
There you have it, guys. The second episode of The Flash Season 5. This episode, I believe, was entitled Blocked. What we saw after we started, before we watched. What did you think of the episode?
I really liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was good. I like how they kept with the formula of the first episode, where it was comedic at times, had some serious moments, and what I like is that they literally got to Cicada in the second episode. Like, he was teasing at the ending of the first one, but they get right to it, like, towards the end. Like, they show him at the very beginning this ominous thing, and then we see where he actually fought Gridlock. I thought he just stabbed Gridlock or did something. They actually had a fight.
Yeah.
And then, because for me, I'm not really too familiar with Cicada from the comics. I know who the villain is, and I know some sort of his powers, but they immediately showcase what his abilities are. That dagger steals their powers. So that's how Gridlock at first was using his powers, and then he gets drained. He punches, and it's like nothing. He just stood there. And then he took on all three of them: Flash, Elongated Man, Vibe, boom, 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 knocking them out like they're nothing. So it showcases how strong this villain's going to be. And what I think is interesting is that, yes, the non-speedster villain, but his power set is really unique, because he can basically fight anybody.
So I wonder if he didn't get the power from everybody, does he not have any? Like, is he super weak?
I think he has some sort of power. I'm trying to remember, but like, he has a huge advantage, because it seems like a regular punch would hurt somebody, but he seems not to get phased by any type of physical attack. So I think there's something with that, but it's in the comics he hates metahumans. So, but he's going after like just these weak, like, you know, villain of the week thing. I don't know. It's interesting. But then we heard that what does that sound like? Like a cicada. And then they cut, who's cicada? And they cut off.
I thought it was interesting that he stopped as soon as she said dad.
Exactly. Why did he stop? But did it stop because maybe he knows who she is? Maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know about that, but your theory was, during the episode, you thought maybe
he had a kid or something.
Or he has a kid.
Or he has a kid, yeah.
And that triggered something in him.
Yeah.
Her mistake was saying dad, I think. Because it's like, because Barry didn't say Nora, he said XS, her name, which obviously that's what you're supposed to use, the code name or your hero name. Interesting. But actually, we tried to record this review, and I screwed up, but we were talking for a little bit, but what we got to first was, and I decided to flip it to make it not as we're repeating ourselves, to try to do the video again, is that they got right to the newspaper.
Yeah.
I like that, because they've learned from their mistakes. The first 4 seasons of the show, something major is revealed.
They wait.
To the very last minute, or it's revealed accidentally, and then it's a bigger issue.
I found Iris's reaction, like,
Kind of weird.
it was weird. Like, she really didn't have a reaction.
I think she's used to it. She's used to it at this point,
But
because
she definitely, like, I feel like she definitely does not like the daughter at this point. Like,
no, the daughter doesn't like her.
I know, but Iris has
You
that
think
same thing
you think
going
it's
on.
both
like,
of them gonna fight each other?
Yeah. Because I feel like Iris is irritated at every little thing she does.
Yeah, because I think Iris is starting to realize that she can't control this, and she realizes that, well, she grew up without Barry, so that's why she's going to cling on to him. But yeah, Iris. But the thing was, remember, Iris was foretold she was going to die in the mid-season finale of season 3. Like, if Barry went into the future, accidentally saw Savitar stab her, and it actually happens, but it's not really her. It's Wells, or whatever version of that Harrison, that version of Wells that was actually killed. But she's already been through her supposed to die. So I think at this point she's like, okay, well, we already knew since season 1 Barry's going to disappear. in Crisis 2024. We already knew that. So now this is just another thing added to the puzzle that he doesn't return, supposedly. Now, people keep referencing, in Legends of Tomorrow, if you remember the crossover, they had a voice message from 2056, Barry, talking about the timeline being compounded and all that. I don't think that exists anymore. I think the timeline has shifted enough, because they've changed enough stuff within the timeline since that crossover invasion, which is like over 2 years ago. I don't believe that 2056 Barry message exists. Because I don't think he returns at all. I think that this is the new timeline. He's gone. He doesn't return. What else? The villain of the week had a interesting but weird power. I thought at first, because she only used it on one person at a time when she squeezed that guy, which is really... Ugh.
And I thought that, like, even though the thing was, like, really small, they couldn't lift him because it was still
full
his whole body.
Yeah, but what I think is... What I didn't realize is that I thought she can only use it one at a time. She can't use the power. Like, once she throws it and has somebody, she can only maintain this one block. But she's able to keep throwing it.
And she's still able to, like, compress the person that's... like, she's already got.
How'd she get her powers? That's the question. Was it Particle Accelerator? I don't think so, because that was years ago. I don't think it's Earth 2. Like, people were asking that, too, during the live stream over the weekend. They were asking about how, like, what's going to be the thing for how people get their powers. Because Season 1, Particle Accelerator. Season 2, Earth 2. Season 3, we had, Flashpoint. Season 4, it was the Thinker. He created those metahumans.
On that bus.
Yeah, so what is so how are these metahumans getting their powers? That's a very interesting question. Cisco, I felt bad for Cisco. He for some, like, he was drunk, obviously, in the first episode, and he was just trying to get over the hangover, and he was just, then we get to focusing on the fact that he's missing Gypsy, and then of course Dimity comes in and, like, 27 ways to get over the love of your life or something.
Yeah.
That was funny. Of course, he hated the design, which was...
It's not Cisco.
And they wanted to cut his hair. I'm like, you cannot cut Cisco's hair? That's wrong. And then Caitlin saw her mother involving with the fake death certificate. I kind of figured her mom might have been involved. But I think it would have been more interesting if she had no idea at all, because we haven't seen her in a long time. And then her dad just completely... Maybe she's hiding the dad. Maybe. And the last thing is, I like how Barry goes to Joe about advice for being a parent.
That was really sweet.
Yeah, but because Barry's like, why is she doing all this? Why is she going big, or is she go big or go home? Because that's your kid, and your kid is trying to impress you. And in this instance, like, well, you know, when you had to create that thing in the science fair or whatever, and then he went over the top, Barry did.
She's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Just to impress him. That's her hero.
Her hero. Well, I mean, she's finally getting to spend time with them, so it makes sense why she wants to just go big. So, there you have it, guys. That is my reaction and her reaction to the episode. You heard her off camera. Cool stuff. People still comment, who's the girl? Girlfriend. I mentioned it. And in the intros, right there. Anyways, I enjoyed the episode. She enjoyed the episode. And, yeah, that's our reaction. I can't wait to see what happens next week. And, yeah, talk to you guys soon. Peace out.